that a small brown coin sitting, unnoticed in a drawer, could hold the power to change your financial story. Would you believe me? The 1940 Liberty wheat penny is one such coin, a piece that has captivated collectors for generations. If you have one lying around, this might just turn the tables for you. So stick around until the end of this video, where I'll reveal what it's worth today and how you can sell it. The 1940 Liberty wheat penny comes from an era of resilience, just before America was swept into the Second World War. Struck at 3 mints, the Philadelphia mint with no mint mark, the Denver mint with a small d, and the San Francisco mint with an S. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln wheat penny series that began in 1909. It carries the famous wheat ears on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and agriculture, a reflection of America's strength during uncertain times, designed by Victor David Brenner. The Lincoln wheat penny was revolutionary for its time. It was the first U.S. coin to bear the portrait of an actual president. Lincoln's solemn profile was introduced in 1909 to mark the centennial of his birth, and by 1940, the design had already cemented itself as an American icon. This penny connected everyday citizens with their history, with Lincoln's face reminding people of unity and sacrifice. The year 1940 marked the production of over 500 million wheat pennies across the 3 mints. While that might sound like a lot, not every coin survives in pristine condition today. Many were worn down in circulation, but those preserved in high grades have become treasures for numismatists. Collectors prize these coins, not only for their design but for the story they tell about America on the brink of global conflict. The Philadelphia mint struck the largest number, with hundreds of millions entering circulation. These were the workhorses of everyday commerce, passing from hand to hand in grocery stores, barbershops and gas stations. The Denver and San Francisco issues, though smaller in mintage, carry extra charm because of their regional identity. A 1940s or 1940D in uncirculated condition often sparks extra attention among serious collectors. Part of what makes the 1940 Liberty wheat penny special is its enduring demand among coin enthusiasts. Collectors who build wheat sets seek every year and mint mark combination, and 1940 is a critical piece of that puzzle. It may not be the rarest date, but in top grades or with certain errors it becomes highly desirable. Error coins from 1940 are especially fascinating. Some examples include double dies where the lettering or date shows doubling, off-center strikes that shift the design, and repunched mint marks that add a unique twist. These errors transform an ordinary cent into a collector's jackpot, with some bringing in hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and condition. Over time, the penny has taken on more than just financial value. According to records from eBay and other online platforms, the 1940 Liberty wheat penny continues to perform well in auctions. Common circulated examples might sell for modest sums, but higher grade specimens graded by PCGS or NGC can command impressive prices. Some mint state red examples have crossed the $1,000 mark, especially in top grades. Auction houses have documented strong demand. Whenever error varieties surface, the coin's market activity reflects the broader popularity of wheat pennies. They are among the most collected U.S. coins, often serving as the entry point for new hobbyists. A 1940 wheat penny can easily be found, but finding one in pristine condition or with a rare error is where the real excitement begins. That excitement translates into strong sales across online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections. The history of this penny is also tied to a fascinating moment in U.S. minting. During the late 1930s and early 1940s, the mint was preparing for upcoming material shortages due to the war. Just 2 years after 1940, steel cents would replace copper in 1943. This means the 1940 penny was among the last normal copper wheat pennies before the U.S. Mint had to adjust for wartime needs. That fact alone makes it historically significant. beyond its monetary worth. The 1940 Liberty wheat penny serves as a conversation starter. Collectors often treasure it as part of a timeline, tracing Lincoln's portrait across decades of U.S. coinage. It links the past with the present and ensures that history lives in the palm of our hands. Even though millions were struck, the survival rate in mint state condition is relatively low. Coins that were carefully preserved in rolls bags or coin albums remain the best examples for collectors today. Those that survived with full luster and sharp details are the ones that attract competitive bidding. Many sellers online highlight the importance of certification when selling these coins. Graded coins eliminate doubts about authenticity and condition, which in turn boosts buyer confidence. This is why certified 1940 wheat pennies often sell for much higher premiums compared to raw, uncertified examples. Collectors also love building complete date and mint mark sets, and the 1940 penny is a necessary piece. This continuous demand ensures that even average coins find buyers, while exceptional ones fetch premium prices. The cycle of buying, selling, and collecting keeps the market active and growing. The wheat penny has always been a symbol of American coinage history. The 1940 issue in particular is a bridge between the Great Depression era and the wartime years that followed. Owning one means holding a little piece of American resilience, a reminder of strength and perseverance in challenging times. Over the decades, the penny has undergone design changes, but none have captured the imagination of collectors quite like the wheat design. It represents tradition, heritage. Have you ever held a coin that looked so ordinary yet had the hidden power to completely turn the tables for you financially? If I told you that a simple Liberty 5-cent coin from 1985 might just be that treasure sitting unnoticed in your pocket or coin jar, would you believe it? Stay with me, because the story behind this coin is deeper than you think, and by the end of this video, you will discover why this small piece of metal is more than just spare change. The Liberty 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel, has a rich lineage stretching back decades. While many people associate the word Liberty with older designs like the Liberty head or Buffalo nickel, the Jefferson series continued the tradition of American symbolism. First introduced in 1938, this coin replaced the Buffalo nickel and featured Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's home in Virginia, became a lasting symbol of democracy, architecture, and American heritage. 1985. The Jefferson nickel had already been in circulation for nearly 5 decades. That year marked a continuation of the series, during a time when American coinage was experiencing subtle but important changes. The 1980s were years of modernization in minting technology, and while the coin still carried the classic Jefferson and Monticello designs, minting quality, metal content, and production numbers were closely tied to America's economy and global position. The composition of the 1985 Liberty 5-cent coin remained the same as earlier post-war nickels. It was made of a Q-Pro-nickel alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel, designed for durability and stability in commerce. While millions of these coins were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, not every piece survived the decades in pristine condition. And this is where collectors' interest begins to rise. Coin collectors, also known as numismatists, understand that rarity is not always about the number of coins produced. Sometimes rarity lies in the details. A 1985 Liberty 5-cent coin with mint errors, misstrikes, double dies, or unusually high grades, certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can command far higher values than face value. These little quirks transform a common coin into a treasure. The appeal of the 1985 Liberty 5-cent also lies in its role within the larger Jefferson series. Coins from the mid-1980s are now pushing past 40 years of age, making them increasingly appealing to new collectors who want to complete date and mint mark sets. In particular, those struck in proof quality at the San Francisco Mint can fetch higher premiums. especially when they remain sealed in their original cases. When we look at online platforms such as eBay and various coin auction houses, the value of this coin begins to show its diversity. Common circulation grade 1985. Nickels may only bring a small profit above face value, but uncirculated examples can sell for several dollars. High-grade certified coins, graded MS66 or above, can reach into the tens or even hundreds of dollars. Rare mint error coins, especially double strikes or off-center strikes, have been recorded selling for even more. Auction records also reveal interesting trends. While it is true that most 1985 Liberty 5-cent coins are considered common, exceptional examples can surprise collectors and sellers alike. On eBay, for instance, completed listings show some selling between $10 and $50, depending on condition and rarity. On professional auction sites, rare proof versions and error coins can climb into higher ranges, sometimes surpassing $100. So what makes this coin worth searching for in your collection? It is the combination of historical significance, collectability within the Jefferson series, and the potential for hidden rarities. Unlike paper money that deteriorates quickly, coins like the 1985 Liberty 5-cent endure, and the longer they circulate, the harder it becomes to find high-quality pieces. This pushes demand higher among collectors seeking to fill gaps in their sets. The global collector market has also boosted interest in American nickels. International buyers, fascinated with U.S. coinage, often participate in auctions, further driving up demand. This means that even a coin as small and overlooked as the 1985 Liberty 5-cent carries international value and intrigue. And here's where things get even more interesting. While some people dismiss the idea of holding onto coins from the 1980s, others have already cashed in on their discoveries. Imagine sifting through a coin roll and pulling out a pristine 1985 nickel, submitting it to a grading service, and then selling it online for a price you never thought possible. This is happening regularly, and those who pay attention to details are reaping the rewards. After hearing this history and learning about the potential hidden in this coin, you might already be reaching for your old jars and coin albums. And that's exactly why you need to stick around until the very end. Because knowing the background is only half the journey. The real question remains: how much is your 1985 Liberty 5-cent coin worth today, and how can you sell it effectively?